Welcome back. So Westchester County and the rest of the Mid-Hudson region begins phase 2 of reopening, and that includes one of the first coronavirus hotspots in our area. And look who's there now, sporting a mask, drinking coffee, getting his nails manicured, haircut, show off.
Thank you. I figure my nails look a little bit better now after that manicure, Rosanna.
Okay, let me ask you something. It's hard for me to hear you. Is there anybody around you? If not, can you pull down the mask?
All right, well, I'll pull down the mask here for a second. We're actually joined here by Mayor Bramson, who is just over here, who has his mask. We are social distancing, but again, trying to practice all of our proper etiquette here in this new world here. So Mayor, talk to us a little bit about this day, phase 2 of reopening here in New Rochelle. I know you guys were one of the hardest hit, really, in the beginning of the pandemic.
Sure, it's been a tough challenge for New Rochelle and for everyone in the country to have our lives so disrupted, and we know that business people in particular have carried heavy burdens. So we're glad to reach phase 2. We know that many businesses that were previously closed now have an opportunity to open up, and that means all of us have a chance now to get back to some semblance of normal life and to support commerce in our city.
Yeah, and talk to me about some of those small businesses that will be open. We talked to many small businesses here in New Rochelle yesterday, and many of them were just very happy that the people that live in this city were able to just support them through such a difficult time.
That's right, and we were able to support several businesses even through the closure period through gift cards and takeout delivery and so forth, but now that changes. We have in-store retail that is open, offices, professional services, barbershops and hair salons, something I'm eager to get back to as quickly as possible, and outdoor dining. So we have a chance to support our restaurant community as well.
And I know a lot of those restaurants were applying for the outdoor dining permit. Pop's just behind us. I spoke to members in your office today. They just approved that one. Also Modern, I know that's also on the list for today. So what has that been like, having an influx of businesses? Because now I know a lot of them are just scrapping to, even if they get a few customers like this gentleman sunbathing out here, to just get a little bit of extra business.
Well, we're doing everything we can to speed up and make that process as easy as it can be. We're waiving all the normal fees for outdoor dining. We're accelerating the permitting process. We're assisting businesses on a one-on-one basis. We're also trying to be creative in terms of the use of private property, like parking lots that can be converted for outdoor dining. And this evening at the City Council, we'll talk about closing a street in order to make it available for outdoor diners. So we want to be creative and comprehensive in order to support our business community and give the people in New Rochelle an opportunity to enjoy themselves after so many months of being shut up at home.
Yeah, and I think during this time, many people are just trying to find a way to make ends meet. It sounds like you guys have a very creative way of doing just that. Let's talk about some of the other phases coming up. I know earlier Rosanna was asking about nail salons. Is that in phase 3 or 4?
So it's definitely not phase 2, and I don't recall whether it's 3 or 4, but it's a future phase. And of course, the state is calibrating all of this according to the risk of exposure and to the necessity of the business. So this phased approach, I think, is sensible. And we do have to remember that even as we gradually come out and support our businesses, social distancing is still critical. Using face masks is still critical. All businesses need to have a safety plan. The virus is still with us, and if we're not smart about this, it'll come back. So I appreciate that people are doing this in a gradual way, and I think if we continue to approach that with that sense of partnership and intelligence, then we'll get to a better place.
All right, well, Mayor Bramson, we appreciate your time here this morning. Rosanna, certainly, as he just said, one of the hardest hit areas here in New York, but they're just looking to bounce back and sort of start a new sense of normal today. Again, phase 2 opening here in New Rochelle, Rosanna.
That's great news for the people of New Rochelle. They've been through so much. Ryan, thank you so much for that.